Hello my artist friends, it is Victor, and in today's video we are going to make a beautiful teal and copper painting with stone inspiration. And yeah, to start off I use this MDF round board. I've sanded the edges so it is like rounded, and I really like this type of boards. I've prepped my surface to have a really smooth surface for my copper leaves to be really reflective and shiny. Yeah, that's why sometimes your leaves are not shiny. You need to have a really smooth surface. I have made videos on this subject on my Patreon page if you want to check it out. I have all the links down in the description. So here you see me applying the gold leaf glue, the Mixion. As usual, you need to wait like 15 minutes to let the gold leaf glue dry, and then you apply your leaves as usual. I should have painted my background in copper color, metallic color before, so the edge of the leaves are not showing white. I'm sure you will see what I mean. So here I'm applying square by square until I'm satisfied. I will also after that use my brush to really flatten everything and remove all of the little dust and excess copper. And then you will not see here on video, but I've done a second coat of leaves just to have a perfect surface, really homogeneous copper leaves. Here you see me using my smooth brush just to blend my leaves and remove all of the excess leaves of my painting. So here I'm going to prep the center on my piece, with some gesso primer. And I'm going to start by defining more the edges, and it will cover the copper a little bit, so I don't have to put as many coats of paint to cover the copper leaves, and my paint will really stick on the copper because it is really metallic smooth, so you need to prime it before painting. Here I'm using some teal color. It is from Amsterdam, but you can use any color you like. And I'm going to apply 2 coats of this teal color because here you can see that it is a little bit transparent. You can still see here the copper showing through. So I'm going to apply a second coat. After that, you really need to wait that your second coat is really dry, and then I'm going to use a phthalo blue. It is like a greenish dark blue, and I'm also going to be using some black in it too. So it is my kind of wet technique that I like to use to have transparency and stone look, like a gate look. And yeah, I have many courses about that on my Patreon page. So now I'm focusing more on the highlights part of my painting. It is important because that's where you are going to be able to see the transparency and the little details like cracks and foggy look to the painting. Now I'm making a little shade just above the copper and the painting edges. And what it does is that it elevates the copper and make it pop out of the painting. And yeah, I really like to use this type of effects and shading. Here you can clearly see the difference between the right side and the left side where I've applied the shade. Now I will add a little bit more dark blue to enhance the contrast of the piece. Sometimes I really blend my painting and sometimes I don't, and that's what gives the organic look to the painting. Here, as usual, I'm using my little Posca pen to add a little bit more details and define more the painting. And here it is. I just need to sign it and varnish it, but you will see at the end what I've done. I completely ruined this painting, and yeah, so here is the last footage of it, and I will explain you why just now. So here is the final piece with the varnish on. So the mistake that I made is that I used solvent-based varnish with a roller, and my copper leaves were not 100% copper. They were like silver leaves with a copper tint on top. And what it does is that the varnish completely melt off the orange tint out of the leaves, and this tint came all over my painting. You can clearly see here the orange on top of the painting, and yeah, it removes all of the copper and bring some silver underneath. So I've sanded the whole piece and then I put a primer, white gesso, and I will redo a second painting different as this one, and I will do a second video on this surface, on this round surface. And yeah, thank you for watching this video, hope you've liked it, and a huge thank you to all of my Patreon here. I wish you all a great day and see you for another video. Bye guys.